today's lesson. We're going to take a break from working with the alpacas for shearing tasks because there's rain coming in next week. I may want to be moving them to my other ranch for arena work, and I want to pull my truck out from its shelter here and see if they'll step into my step-up horse trailer. So we're going to resume shearing and cross-tie work after the rains. All right, let's walk over there. We've got Alpha on a lead line. We expect Beta to follow. It's sunny, no clouds in the sky, but I looked at weather prediction every single day next week. All right, let's just walk out there. He's kind of confused. Why are we doing this? I can tell. They like routine. They very much like routine. I watched one video last week of a lady trying to get her alpaca into her step-up horse trailer, and she couldn't do it. She got the front legs to step in, but she couldn't get the back legs to step in. Are we going to have the same problem? If so, I've got to start thinking about how I'm going to ask Alpha and Beta to get those back legs in too. I don't have a ramp trailer. If I have to build a ramp, I will, but I'm kind of optimistic that once I explain to Alpha and Beta what they're supposed to be doing at the trailer, they'll do it. And with spring coming, I might be wanting to take them to my other ranch where I have a wonderful big arena that I can work with them in that arena doing other tasks. We're heading to my storage area for my farm equipment. It isn't real muddy yet. It rained a couple days this week, but after a whole week of rain next week, this is going to be very muddy.
Want to pull the trailer out?
Yeah, I do. So that's why I was thinking, what are we going to do? You're going to just tie him, all right? And I'm going to stand here next to him. I hope he won't get spooked. It's all right, Alpha. It's all right. I mean, if he is willing to be cross-tied, is he willing to be tied to a fence with just a single lead line? I'm here. Beta's here. He's watching Tavis. We are taping. I very much want to get this video up on YouTube, and then after the rains, decide what's the next highest priority. So this is my horse trailer. I've hauled horses and cows in it for decades. And we always have to make sure that the truck will start. It is an older truck, but I've kept it in good repair. Okay, so far, this is actually a task that I didn't anticipate I would be concerned about, but is he willing to just be tied with one lead line here while we're doing other stuff? So far, yes. The answer is yes. My alpacas, Alpha and Beta, have been getting A's. I do grade. Remember, I'm a self-employed math tutor since 1983. I do believe in grades. They've been getting A's the last 3 lessons because they've done everything I've asked of them, and I have it on video. Now he's going to start the truck. I hope that doesn't bother Alpha, I'm going to walk over here in case Alpha gets upset. I'm going to walk over here and hold on to this pretty heavy portable panel. By the way, the goats are shedding a lot this week. It's all right, Alpha. It's all right. Yeah, see, he stepped back. It's all right, Hey, hey. Okay, he's getting scared. Now the trailer's gonna move. Okay, we are connected. The hitch is connected. I hope he doesn't get... Will he honor the halter? It's all right. It's all right. Tavis, you should be here and I'll pull the truck out because he's getting a little bit upset. I have decades of memories of working with my livestock with this 4x4 pickup and this trailer. Yeah, you come over here because he's getting upset. Do you hear him? He's speaking. Can you, and I'll just pull the truck out.
I'll just put him over here.
You mean you'll let him loose and close the gate?
No, I'll just tie him over here.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure that he's gonna be, oh, you think maybe if he's tied away, he won't be upset? Could be. We just have to take this one task at a time. Try to make decisions where they won't get upset. It's all right, you guys, it's all right. It's all right. He was fine until you started the truck, and then he was trying to figure it out. What's that noise? It's all right. It's all right. I'm watching closely because he's tied to a gate that is connected to a railroad tie that's 2 foot into concrete in the ground. This is all part of training. I'm glad I've got this on video. Okay, the truck is starting now. He's going to pull out. After 1 week of rain next week, I would be inclined not to pull out because that's a horse pasture and a lot of soft ground. Could be very muddy. Okay, Alpha's okay. Yeah, his ears are back. But he's not pulling back. I've had many a pullback horse on a halter and lead line in the past. It's kind of scary. Remember, horses are 1,000 to 1,200 pounds, not a couple hundred pounds like these alpacas. Okay, he's now pulled out. He's going to come back. Okay, he's going to open the doors. Good, that makes sense. Now I have a center divide in that trailer, which, if it's a problem, I can remove it. And as long as they'll step up into the trailer. It's all right, Alpha. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, here he comes. He's a little bit concerned, but nothing like his concern here when he was so close to the truck. It's all right, Alpha. And Beta's around here somewhere, but I don't know where he went. Remember, we always try new things with Alpha first because that's why we call him Alpha. He's been our fast learner. When you're going in, try not to look back. Try not to hesitate, but will he step up with his front and then his back legs? If not, we have to start thinking about how we're going to teach him that that's the right answer. See, and here's where it gets really muddy when the rains keep going for a week, next week. Yeah, he's resisting. He's resisting. I'm not close enough for him to hear me, but it's all right, Alpha. It's all right. We are enclosed by my pasture fence, so even if he gets away, it's all right. That's what I wondered. Will he step up? On that video that I watched last week, her alpaca stepped up with the front feet, but refused to do the back feet. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. Yeah. See, I should have thought ahead and had a arm extension in my arm, in my hand. We can move the center divide over. I'm not sure you can do it while you're holding on to them. So we might start thinking about how we're going to build a ramp for a 200-pound alpaca. He just doesn't know what we want. I know that when we have explained it to him in a way that he understands, he will do it. And I'm hoping I'll show you on my Urban Alpaca Girl show. And it's dark there, but it's also dark when he walks into the shed sometimes, so that's not the issue. He's just not sure where we're asking him to go. What is that? It took us quite a while to teach them to lay down. But once they learned it, they've been consistent. Does he have one leg up?
Yeah.
He has one leg up. He's just not sure. Now he has two legs up. Wonderful. That's progress. Okay, and here's Beta watching. Beta tends to learn by watching. Oh, he's trying to lift that rear left leg. It's quite a step up for a 200-pound alpaca. It's nothing for a horse. Yes, now he's got the fourth one. There you go. Okay, now let's just wait until he seems relaxed and I have my clicker. I am really very pleased. I didn't expect to get either of them in today. We can actually remove that center divide when we haul them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just relax, and Beta's kind of curious about what's going on here. But here he is, wanting to stay near his buddy Alpha, not knowing what this trailer is. It's been parked here the entire time that they've lived here for years, but I've never asked him to step into it. I don't know if you'll have trouble getting him out. It's not because he's resisting to be resistant, it's because he just doesn't understand. Is he going to come out? Yes, wonderful. Now, is Beta going to let you put the halter on him out here? Not. All right, then walk back and bring Beta back in a halter. And I'm pretty sure that Alpha will follow us one way or another. That was excellent. Alpha got an A. And I'm just gonna watch here and tell you a little bit more about what's going on with my AI associated math tutoring efforts. I was at first resistant to learning AI. I am 81 years old, but when I realized after having worked with it for a while how powerful it can be, I decided it could help me teach the students that I'm working with that generally speaking are struggling with math. It can help me teach them and give them appropriate practice for what they're trying to learn without taking a lot of my time, the parents' time, the teacher's time. It needs planning, and I am very good at planning and operationalizing my plans. So that's where a lot of my time is being spent now. I truly think that AI-associated math tutoring is going to be successful. All right, now Alpha is going into the training, the tacking area. Beta stopped. He stopped outside. It's a distance away, but I think you can see. Okay, now we took the halter off Alpha. Now, from our most recent experience trying to halter Beta outside of the tacking area, we had to eventually get him into the tacking area. He didn't let us just walk up to him in the training area. There you go. Looks like he's going to go, yes, he's going into the tacking area. He just doesn't mind that at all. They're not scared of that at all. The first time we got Beta to lay down upon request, we brought him to the tacking area. He came in and he knew, somehow he figured it out why he was there. He just laid down. And ever since, we've been able to get both Alpha and Beta cushing, it's called, without resistance. And by the way, our cross-tie training was pretty easy. We've had about 3 sessions and they're very good at cross-tying for us. The trouble is they get kind of confused if they're cross-tied and we touch them on the hips or the back legs. They think they're supposed to lay down. So they start trying to pull back with their head so they can lay down. They're a little bit confused, not that they're resisting, they're just confused. We need to know prerequisite skills, and then we need to do things in the right order with behavioral objectives. So here comes Beta. I'm really pleased that Alpha went into the trailer. You see what I mean about the ground being all dirt. So by the end of next week, this could be all mud. And this trail along this shelter fence definitely gets slippery and muddy when we have a lot of rain. All right, here comes Beta. He's not resisting at all. By next week, by the way, I might have this 4x8 trailer and this Massimo UTV at my other ranch under shelter, in which case we'll try to do something here under shelter next week during the rains. Very good. You're a good boy, Beta. It's all right. It's all right. You know who I am. Come on. Okay, now here is the challenge. You remember not to look back at them, just step in. And you saw how Alpha figured it out. I've got my clicker in case Beta figures it out and is willing. He's at least stepping up to it. He's not crazy about stepping closer, though. You see how he's resisting. So try to kind of give and take. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I've got my clicker. If I think he's giving us the right answer, I'll click. I am not optimistic that we'll get Beta in the trailer today. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. He's resisting a lot more than Alpha was. Trailer. Good, good. Okay, he's resisting, but he's got his 2 front legs in. Very good. Now he's got his weight on his 2 front legs and his back legs out. Let's see if we can explain it to him with pressures in the right place at the right time. It's all right. It's all right. I clicked. Now remember, Alpha just 5 minutes ago went up with his back legs. It's all right. And here's Alpha. Okay, he's got his front legs in, but not his back legs. It's all right. I'm just trying to give him confidence that I'm not asking from him something that is dangerous. It's all right. So far, with his front legs in, he gets a B. Will he put his back legs in to get an A? He's thinking about it. He's resisting lifting them. Okay, he's actually laying on his belly in the trailer without lifting his back legs. I have never trained an alpaca how to get into a step-up trailer. So you're learning as I'm learning. It's all right. It's all right. I think I hear him complaining with his voice. There's Alpha. I told you Alpha's kind of a faster learner than Beta. And I don't think he has his weight on his back legs. He just has his weight on the top of his legs and on his belly. Trailer, good. Okay, now maybe he'll do the right. With your help? Yeah, yes. I really have never seen this done. I gave it a little bit of pre-thought and a little bit of searching on YouTube. He's now cush or laying down in the trailer. But I actually hope he's going to be willing to stand up. It's all right. And then, as the weather allows, we'll show you how they progress into going into the trailer easily at our request. It's all right. He knows that the right answer right now is just being in the trailer. So he's getting a click, but he's not standing up. Is it because he's afraid or just doesn't know what he's supposed to do next? I think it's just because he doesn't know what he's supposed to do next. His ears are back. Tavis is convincing him that he should get up some way, trying to tell him that the next right answer is to stand up on your legs. I'm not even sure how we're going to get him out if we can't get him to stand up. One thing I'm pretty sure about is the next time we do this, we should take the center divide out completely. Right now, it's just detached on one end. all right. It's all right, Beta. Now, we're going to ask him with pressure on his halter to turn around. Will he think, well, I've got to stand up to do that? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm completely happy with our results. And he gets an A-, but he gets a good grade. And I am really optimistic that within the next couple lessons, as a matter of fact,
Do you want to let him go right now?
yeah, you can let him go. Yeah, his reward is to be done with his lesson. And his buddy Alpha's out here, and you see how happy he is to be out in this high grass in the pasture. We are probably going to be taking the 4x8 and the UTV to my other ranch. So maybe we can park the trailer disconnected from the truck into this sheltered area. There are the goats, by the way. They always like to come and watch us. Okay, so why don't you back the trailer back in? Okay, and I'm just gonna keep the camera on so you can see what the goats are trying to do. I kind of figured they're gonna try to come through that gate, which they can do. They're capable. And if I come out here next week in the rains, I'll show you how muddy this gets. We'll, of course, try to back the trailer into this parking area before it gets that muddy. But now we're backing it into its place to be parked. We'll figure out how to take the center divide out completely. I have very, very fond memories of using my rig for decades with my horses and mini cows to go places and do things that are designed for ranch versatility, especially working with cattle. It's a Kiefer-built trailer. It has never disappointed me. And this truck, which is a 1989 truck, has never disappointed me. There we go. He's got a little bit more to go in order to keep it connected, hooked up. We've got like a double long shelter here so that we can keep it connected and hooked up. And in fact, I always request that it be connected in case of emergency, in case we have to take it out to get the livestock elsewhere. For example, if there's a wildfire here, but not at my other ranch, we'll take them there. Very good. And because it's an older truck, we worry about the battery, so we disconnect it when we're not using it. This was a very, very successful first lesson of teaching Alpha and Beta to load into a step-up horse trailer. And where are they? They're way out there, browsing and grazing. This time of year, we of course don't have to irrigate, but you can see a lot of weeds are growing in our irrigation stands. We're going to have to clean that out before summer. Hope that my well will be as good or better than it was last summer and keep most of this pasture green in the middle of summer. When I first bought this property, about 10 years ago, it was a god-awful mess, but it had a lot of potential because of the terrain, because of the good well, and because it's a flagged lot. I don't have traffic around it. And I put up this railroad tie finish line fencing. I have 5 gates out to the trails that all of the ranchos' properties are connected to, where no motor vehicles are allowed. So it's a perfect place to go out with livestock and enjoy the terrain and the trails. 20 lineal miles of terrain and trails. That's all for today. Sonia Sokolow at gmail.com. Please subscribe and please communicate and let me know if you have any questions or comments.